Hello, teaching colleagues and musical friends. I am Donna Rhodenizer, and I'm here with my friend, the Penguin. We have been coordinating outfits today because we are going to the Penguin Ball. The Penguin Ball is a song that I wrote many years ago for a classroom of students who were doing a penguin unit in their regular classroom, and when they came to the music class they wanted to sing some penguin songs, and their teacher asked me if I knew any penguin songs, and I didn't. So they told me a bunch of penguin facts and I wrote them 4 songs, and the Penguin Ball is one of those songs. We'll get you to sit over here, buddy, so you can listen, but you're out of the way there. The Penguin Ball has been created into what we are calling a super pack. It is jam-packed full of things that can be used by elementary music teachers, vocal studio teachers, homeschoolers, classroom teachers, in a variety of ways. Depending on what you need, there's something in there for just about everybody, we think. So in the super pack, we have a sample of Donna and Andy, that's myself and my singing partner Andy Dunker, singing the Penguin Ball. When we recorded that in the studio, we used glockenspiel as a little descant on top of harp, cello, and French horn. And that studio track is also available for you to use as a backing track for performances in whatever capacity you need that, for recitals or festivals or presentations of any sort. There are also tracks that I have created using my keyboard. I've just played in the piano part, so you don't have to be able to play the piano to provide that for your students to sing along. And with young singers, they often are unsure of what the melody should be, so I've played a guide vocal using an English horn sound so that they have that as a guide when they're practicing. But there's also the opportunity to just use the piano track without that guide vocal once they become independent and that melody has been internalized. So there's lots of options of backing tracks that you can use in a variety of ways. We also have activities that are included with this super pack. They are in a variety of subject areas. I'm going to look, I can't remember what they are. Fine arts, music, visual art, drama, language arts, and math. So those can be tied in a regular classroom setting, but it starts with the music, which is very exciting for me as a music teacher. I love it when the music that started in my music room is able to go out into the rest of the students' learning and experiences that they are doing in their regular classroom. We have music scores for you. There's a vocal part for the student so that it's not all cluttered up with the piano parts, but there's also the piano part with the vocal added to it, and there is the glockenspiel part that's written out. So if you decide you want to add that little glockenspiel descant, you don't have to sit and figure out what notes the kids will play. It's already written out for you. In addition, there's a coloring page. Now, that isn't something I would use in my regular music classroom, but people that are doing online learning and lessons at home might find that a valuable tool because the student can sit and color while they're listening. It gives them a focus to do something while they're listening. And there are also lyrics written out, printed out, so that you can copy those and give them out and do language arts activities with them, or just see what the form of the music is as the lyrics are written out. And I've created one that's just black and white. I know we're trying to save toner and stuff as we're all printing things off, but there's also one that's done up with some color images, and that's really a lovely visual thing to add if you so choose. There are sample tracks on the web page that you will see associated with this Penguin Ball Super Pack, and you can just have a look through all of those samples and see what we are offering with this simple song. Now, it is a simple song. It's lovely. The kids will love to sing it just because it's a lovely song to sing, but as a teacher, you can extract activities dealing with 3/4 time. You can have them sway. You can have them conduct. Down, over, up, 1, 2, 3, conducting pattern. There are not that many things that our kids do in their everyday lives that involve groupings of 3. We do lots of marching and walking and running and that kind of stuff, but groups of 3 is a little bit harder unless you've got figure skaters or ballroom dancers in your student body. And so this is a great song to work with some 3/4 time waltzing, that swaying feel. And you can add some choreography as you're singing the song or in the instrumental verse, lots of space to do that. You can talk about form. You can talk about phrasing. You can talk about expressive words. You can talk about a little bit of musical theater in the presentation. That how are you going to support the song lyrics that you're singing with some movement, not a lot to be distracting, but just a little touch of that musical theater flair that kids love to add into a piece of music. You can use the instrumental track from our studio recording to talk about instrument sounds and solo versus accompaniment, or legato versus staccato. You'll hear the French horn line, melodic line is legato, but there are some chick, 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 chick sounds in there as well. So there's lots and lots of depth to this very simple song, and lots of fun to sing about those penguins heading off for their romantic once a year ball on the ice and dancing cheek to cheek. I hope you have fun with the Penguin Ball and enjoy the Penguin Ball Super Pack we've put together for you. There's more information below this video. Have a great day making music, and make music a great part of your day. Wait, stop, I forgot a very important part of the whole Penguin Ball Super Pack. That is that you have permission to make copies for your students in your vocal studio, or in your elementary music classroom, or your regular classroom, or your choir. Those rights to make copies are provided to you and included in this package of materials. You also have the right to make a video or do online presentations using the tracks that we've provided. So you don't have to contact me and ask for your permission, and you don't have to do it and hope nobody notices because it might be illegal. It's there, it's for you. It's how I would like it to be if I were purchasing materials, and so we've created that way to make it as easy and as useful to you as possible. So that is an important thing I forgot to say in the other part of the video. So I had to come back and tell you that. Also, if you make a video, I keep a chart. I keep track of what my music's doing out on YouTube, and when I find them, I put them in the chart, and I keep track of them. So if you make a video and you've posted it to YouTube, drop me an email. Donna@redcastlepublishing.com will get to me, and put the link for the YouTube video in there. I'll put it in my chart, and we'll watch your students and maybe be able to add some views to your students' exposure singing one of my songs. That'd be great. Now, I'm going to say goodbye from me and my penguin buddy. Do have a great day making music, and make music a great part of your day.